Hi, I'm Chip Eichelberger, the audience arsonist. I've been lighting a fire underneath organizations since 1993. I've spoken at almost 1,000 conventions. The reason I've lasted and the reason I've been successful, people love what I do and they tell others. Any U2 fans out there? Okay, 31 years, still had the biggest tour last year. Bono, The Edge, Adam Clayton, Larry Mullen Jr. Bono was talking about the process of a song called Vertigo. Most everybody knows that song, right? That actually won the Grammy for Song of the Year. The album wins the Album of the Year. And he was talking about that, and he said, man, we were in the studio for months, and a version of Vertigo was, I love this language, massaged, hammered, tweaked, and lubed. That's good, right? I mean, you got to massage stuff, because here's part of the challenge is, so much in our lives, everybody, we're living in it. We're in it, but we're not working on it. Massage it, hammer it, tweak it, lube it. And they said they listened to the remix, and everybody gave the, quote, universal stamp of very good. Everybody agreed it was very good. Now, most people, after working on something that hard, it gets to very good, would do what? Stop, because, gosh, it's very good. This is what Bono said. Very good is the enemy of great. You think great is right next door? It's not. It's in another country. Here's a few examples of what decision makers just like you had to say.
Hey, this is Walt McGurr. I just got done with Chip. He just finished the afternoon with us. We did the board break. It was absolutely fantastic. It's the second time, actually, that he's done this for me, and the team just absolutely loved it. They told me it was the best sales conference they've ever had, and a lot of these guys have been around 10, 15 years, so for them to be that pumped up relative to my objective of trying to change some of the attitude, some of the mentality that's there, that's a significant compliment.
Had a great meeting. He kicked it off real well, got good energy, good solid advice for life and for business and for work. It was a fantastic start to our show.
He's very prepared, does a good job, he's got great energy, he really challenges you, he makes you think, and he puts together a program that I think is really impactful. I'd recommend him to anybody.
I sat there, I almost felt as if Chip was an employee of our company working for us for the last 10 years.
I encourage you to choose someone with a proven track record. Someone you know will do their homework and not deliver a canned, memorized presentation. Select someone who will talk to your key leaders in advance, tie into your theme, and make you look like a hero for bringing them in. Because when you two listen to that song, and it was very good, but it wasn't great, what did they decide to do? They needed to go back into the what? Studio, write that in. Here's step number one. It says go back into the studio. You got to be willing to go back into the studio. When you get into the studio, what do you have to be willing to do, everybody? Question everything. You got to be able to question everything. One of the biggest challenges in any organization is that, we pretty much have done it like this, and that's the way it should be. Is that true? Because you've gotten good results doing it that way. That's natural, but here's the key. Some people, as things change, they're not willing to look at it. Is that true? This is what Bono said. They went back into the studio. Vertigo was outfitted with a totally new arrangement, totally different melody, and totally different rhythms. But in the process of going back into the studio, the band discovered untapped reserves of ideas and fortitude and strength that took it to the next level. That's what we're going to do during my short presentation. That's what you guys have the chance to do here over the days you're here. Be willing to go back into your studio. The challenge with many conventions is people attend and do not do anything. They have good intentions, but take no actions. It takes a special skill to connect, entertain, and lead them to a clear call to action. That sounds appealing to you, and you need to light a fire underneath your organization. Take a look around and see more. What I want you guys to do is take the same level of urgency and certainty and energy to each session. When you guys go back home, bring this to your family, bring this to your clients. Thank you very much for the gift of your morning. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Yes!